I want to say I hate that I have to do this, guys, but I'm gonna have to, I don't know, ring your nostalgia bell real quick. So here, give me a minute. You guys ready for this? I mean, you saw the introduction, so you already know that what's about to pop up on the screen. Hopefully, because sometimes this device is is Pokemon Blue. Let's listen to that awesome music, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, some of my favorite parts of these Pokemon games is the music. Here we go, guys. No, man, Andy, I'm going to be excited for this one. All right, guys, I am Voice, and I'm going to be honest with you. That little Gengar there just got wrecked by that little Jigglypuff, and Andy, are we ready for this thing? All right, guys, that was Voice. Mikey, what's up, dude? I knew you were going to be here, bro. I just had this weird, almost spidey sense about it. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're doing really well, buddy. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't say, I got an injured finger. I was sick recently. A lot of shit's going on. But, dude, I'm going to tell you what's going to be awesome about this Raw Material Andy family. Welcome, dude. Do you guys see what's on the screen right now? That is Pokemon Blue. Voice, what's up, bruv? Andy, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I've been, really, really jonesing, fiending, withdrawing, bruv, for the fucking Pokemon, dude. I mean, I understand you want to open up Pokemon cards and blah, 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 blah. But, Andy, let's be real. That shit is fucking boring. Fucking boring, bruv. Buddy, I do not appreciate your lack of enthusiasm in us opening up Pokemon cards. Andy, it's not a lack of enthusiasm. It's just Andy, if I were to put a poll on Facebook right now, all right, or even on YouTube, right, and ask anyone if they wanted to play the games or watch you amateurly open up Pokemon cards, I guarantee you they're gonna be like, no, we don't want Andy to do nothing. We want Voice to do everything. And so, you know what, Andy? Just explain to them what we're gonna fucking do here, man. Because I own this shit. Look at that fucking Snorlax, our little AKA Butterfucking Stein. Alright, guys, so you can tell we're on it, dude. But this is Pokemon Blue, guys. Let's let that music hit a little bit, and then we're gonna get into this. Oh, yeah, man. That fucking shit is... I mean, it doesn't matter how many years later, the Voice, right? That's a jam, right? Andy, I tell you what, right now, dude, I would mosh to this fucking song. You imagine, mosh pitting to, the intro to Pokemon. Fucking bruv. I mean, Andy, let's be real here. I love that it's called Pokemon Blue, but our sprite here is red. And, Charmander's not blue, Andy. This thing is already inaccurate. Look at that Chansey, Andy. That thing is fucking horrid, bruv. Man, there's some of the sprites in here. But alright, guys, let's get into this thing. Let's get into the intro. Me and Voice are having a good time here. But yeah, guys, let's do this thing. So, let's get you set up over here. If I can actually flip the phone, because I'm an awesome tech. I am an awesome tech. Andy, that is absolutely inaccurate. Do not lie to our Raw Material Andy family. Fucking not. Whatever, Voice, okay? I got the Pokemon set up. Oh, yeah, and it was so hard to put a cartridge in a fucking box and press the power button. I mean, congratulations on being able to do what a fucking infant that's not even born can do. Bruv, no one's impressed. Alright, guys, anyway, welcome to Raw Material, Andy. Voice, fuck your face, dude. Okay, I'm having a good day, kind of. Andy, your finger is wrapped right now. You're not having a good day, dude. They just had to pull fucking dead skin and stitches out of us, bruv. Buddy, Andy, you know what I don't appreciate? You can just shut your fucking gulp right now. This fucking idiot, guys, goes and gets himself fucked up. Fucked up, dude. And when you fuck yourself up, Andy, you're fucking up the Voice, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bruv. It's unfucking acceptable, but you know what is acceptable, Andy. What? The fact that I'm gonna own this fucking game, bruv, like a fucking professional. Buddy, I don't know about that, because, I mean, Andy, look, man, okay, okay, maybe I messed up in the first fucking video of Gold, okay, and forgot about the ball pocket, okay, sometimes you forget about a ball sack, Andy, it just happens. Buddy, why did you put Andy? People call backpack sacks all day, dude. It's not like I said anything inappropriate here. Buddy, I mean, yeah. Oh, you mean, you know what, Andy? Shut the fuck up. This is my show anyway, bitch. And we're gonna be playing Pokemon Blue. Okay, well, buddy, what, are we admiring the background, or are we actually gonna get in the screen here? Andy, I think that actually, to be honest with you, and I mean this with utmost respect and love, bro, but I think the background looks a lot better than your fucking Ugmug on the screen, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, do you want me to put a poll up? We can ask the Raw Material Andy family if they rather prefer Sun and Moon or your fucking face. I guarantee you, hands down, 100%, fucking no for a fact. They're gonna choose them over your fucking mug, Andy. Your fugug mug, Andy. Well, buddy, we're supposed to be talking about Pokemon, Andy. I'll tell you, I'll show you some Pokemon, buddy. Buddy, you need to calm down, Andy. That fucking cloister, bro. You know what that thing looks like, buddy. Stop. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This guy is on it, dude. Guys, I'm having a great time with Raw Material Andy. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. We're gonna say what we want. We're not gonna worry about shit that's going on in the world. We're not gonna worry about that. When you're here at Raw Material Andy, this is our part of the world. So guys, yes, we're gonna be playing some Pokemon Blue. I'm gonna get rid of that music though, man. Andy, I'm gonna be real. That fucking music is epic, dude. You can totally eat it, bruv. I do like it, dude. But we're gonna talk to our Raw Material Andy family. So guys, welcome to Raw Material Andy. Yes, I know I probably said it like 5 times already, but shit, if you're joining or if you're not, hey man, welcome. Live or later as well, dude. Because 8 billion people in the world. There's only like how many Pokemon, boys? Andy, the fact that you don't do... Oh, God, man, can you just ever give me an answer? Andy, I can give you an answer, but see, you already know once you ask the voice, I'm gonna have to turn it into some kind of sarcastic, amateurly fuck, type of thing, because you're dumb. Oh my God, just like when you were saying, like we were playing this game in 1995. Andy, this game didn't even make it to America in 1995. You're a fucking idiot, bro. Oh, God. Yeah, he's right. I do mess up. I mess up on dates. This is why I failed history. I didn't fail history, but I forget fucking dates, dude. I remember December 7th. That's it. That's all I remember. And, of course, 9/11. But let's not get into that. Let's get into some Pokemon. So, guys, okay. So, we have been taking a hiatus from the Pokemon games. Okay, now we're going to get into some serious shit. But me and Voice have been taking a step aside with the Pokemon games. We were, trying to make a decision on what we really want to do. When it comes to the Pokemon content here on Raw Material Andy. And guys, I'm going to be freaking honest with you, man. Nothing will ever in my life beat, man, this old school, Game Boy freaking Pokemon games. Let's go. Let's grab the next one in the series. You know what I mean? One of my fucking favorite ever. Crystal. We're gonna be doing that one next. Andy, you need to say Pokemon Crystal, dude, okay? Because Andy, I'm gonna be real, dude. Every time you say you want to do Crystal or you want to play Crystal or have Crystal, it kind of sounds like you're Jesse from Breaking Bad, bitch. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, just for clearance, because we could get nailed for that. No, buddy, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Did you understand what I'm saying when I'm holding it? No, Andy, when you're sniffing it, okay? You know what I mean? Buddy, you need to stop, Andy. I can't. I'm addicted to the Crystal, bro. To the fucking Crystal guy, and I can't wait to play that shit. Me and you are gonna be tackling that together. Guys, I made kind of an interesting decision with what we're gonna do, but yes, guys, I decided we're gonna cut Silver out. And we're going to jump right to Crystal after Blue. Because, guys, you know what, man? I've been really doing a lot of research. And there's a lot of stuff I would like to do. And a lot of other Pokemon games I would love to pull out here on the channel. Some of it I'm going to have to get the hardware for, which is going to be fine. But by the time I'm pretty much done Crystal, I'm already got pretty much some other stuff set up. There's one particular game I've been trying to work on, guys. I've been doing a lot of research on because I would love to bring it to you. I swear to God, I would love this. We've been opening up Pokemon cards on the channel, and I've been thinking to myself, man, I would love to do a run for you guys right here, this Pokemon trading card game. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That fucking game is hard. I don't care what anyone tells you. That shit can be hard. So, and recording it also is something I got to think about because I will have to do it on a Game Boy. Same with Pokemon Crystal, guys. I've been thinking about doing that on a Game Boy, considering the fact that I kind of would love to have all 3 Johto starters right at the beginning of that game. Now, yes, there could be some difficulties with that, considering that I'll have to trade them over from another Game Boy. They're going to increase the experience more, so it might give us something a little different this time in Crystal of having a little bit Pokemon from other trainers that can gain more experience, which means we're going to have to be careful about how we use them, because if we don't, then we're gonna be fucked on when we need badge levels. So there are some ideas I have kicking around, guys. A lot of people would ask me about Crystal on the TV or where we were gonna do. I got asked that question one day. I really want to do it on the Game Boy, guys. I know that's old school. I know that's whatever. It might not get much views, whatever. I don't really care about that. I want Crystal to be the final Game Boy game we play on here on Raw Material Andy as far as a full run. So I want to do it old school. We've been doing it with the TV. But I want to do it old school. I already figured out how we're going to get the sound working, everything. It's all good. It's just a point of when to get to it. Another thing I've been wanting to do, guys, is yes, I am still working on that whole 151 Pokédex completion. Yeah, there's no point in it, really. I mean, I can tell you guys right now, you get nothing in the game for it other than some kind of fucking certificate or whatever, and Professor Oak pretty much gives you a pat on the back and, tells you to fuck off, after you just did his job. It's like, I mean, it's like a real job. I mean, honestly, it's a real job. I mean... I mean, these games really prepare you for life. You know what I mean? You go out there, you spent how many fucking hours trying to catch all these Pokemon. You got into battles, you got fainted, you got poison, you got all kinds of shit going on. And then you go to this old guy who sent you out to the beginning of this game to do this very fucking thing. And you get a, good job, bruv. Good job. Not even a thumbs up. You don't even give me a thumbs up. Nothing. Just a good job. Fuck off. Yeah. See you later. Bye. But I think it would be awesome to complete here on the channel for us. So we're going to do it. That one again, guys, I'm going to have to do on Game Boy because, of course, now, guys, the only reason why I say I'm going to do certain ones on Game Boy because there's certain things I want to do. If I want to trade over any type of Pokemon for trade evolutions, I'm going to have to do it on a Game Boy because the Hyperkin is not capable of doing it. The only downfall to the tech that I'm using, guys, to this little... Here, let me show you here. So this little device here, I had to get a new one quite recently, is, okay, so this is the Hyperkin, guys. This is how I am streaming the Game Boy game on it. Now, yes, all of them do cut off a little bit at the screen. There's nothing you can really do about it, but for the most part, we've been playing these games for a little bit, and I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, buddy, Mikey, the glitch to fight Professor Oak, better fucking believe, bruv, I'm looking that shit up, okay? Because I'm telling you, bruv, I got some ideas for this Pokemon Blue here, guys. I showed you guys a couple tricks and stuff in Pokemon Gold back here, and a lot of you seem to really like the time glitch. A lot of people didn't know you could do that, so I was really glad to bring you guys the time glitch, honestly, there in Pokemon Gold. Well, Voice, sorry, I gotta give him, well, actually, it's kind of both of us. But getting back to this thing, guys, this is a Hyperkin Retron. This thing cost me about maybe like $80 or so. It is said to play Game Boy Advance games. However, I got to kind of mess with it to see if it actually can. And to hit or miss with that, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This thing's fine, but the problem is that when you save from the game, it saves on an SD card. It doesn't save on the actual game battery. So, essentially... a cool trade-off with that is that you could be playing a Pokemon Blue game out here, turn around, put this cartridge in, and be playing a whole other different game of Pokemon Blue save file on here. Downfall is like, what if I want to play my file out here on here? You won't be able to because it will read the SD memory. So keep that in mind. If you are running it for multi-purpose one game run through, it's not going to work for you. It won't. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's what we're going to be streaming on again. I really like that. But yes, we're going to do Pokemon Crystal and Gold, or Crystal probably on a Game Boy. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Maybe somehow I can manipulate the thing into reading a game that I already have saved on the cartridge. That doesn't seem to work either, but we'll see because I can get Silver to do it sometimes. But that's it. That's pretty much the intro. The intro of, the tech we're going to be using and all the other shit we're going to be doing as far as, Pokemon in the future is gaming. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think the next games I would like to explore, considering I've only played to Ruby and Sapphire, I'd like to maybe move past them and go to one of the newer regions that I haven't seen yet. I think that would be really freaking cool. I mean, I've been in Johto and Kanto so many times, and I can't remember what the one's called in Ruby and Sapphire. Sorry, guys. Like, lore for me is rough on Pokemon. I gotta watch, like, a video, and plus, I'll have to watch it 10 million times because I can't remember shit. But yeah, Pokemon Blue, guys, is, let me give you some history on Pokemon Blue here in my life. Guys, I'm sure a lot of you already know that you cannot. One thing I'm going to tell you right off the bat, you cannot catch a fucking Mankey in this game. Okay, so here's the deal. When I got introduced to Pokemon, of course, it was this Pokemon right here. Of course, y'all already know Pokemon Yellow, guys. We already did a run through of this game. Go check it out. It's the first one we did, and I really like that. My mom got it for me, guys, one day. She brought it home and gave it to me. And I tell this story a lot, but I like to, in these introductions, I like to remind you of where this really came from, because you would not be getting this content
if it wasn't for my fucking mom. Honestly, just handed me that fucking game right there, and when I first looked at it and saw that fucking yellow mouse on there, I'm like, this is stupid. Like, this is gonna be dumb. Plus, I hate the color fucking yellow. Like, I really fucking do. And I put it in, and guys, like, within like not even fucking like almost an hour of actually sitting down and playing this game, I was addicted. I was addicted. I could not stop. It was bad. It was bad. I would blow through batteries. I got to a point sometimes to where I would go downstairs and take my mom's remote batteries out of her remote control. Yeah, I know. We could have took that to a different place, but we'll be cool. But no, guys, Pokemon Blue actually was the second one I played, and I was very, very surprised when I walked in here and realized, because you guys gotta understand, when this game came out, there was no internet really for me. There was no information of, you had to have multiple fucking games to catch all the Pokemon if you wanted to. So when I played Blue and realized I couldn't get Mankey and started with Charmander. You guys already know. And all of you right there, right when I said that, already fucking know, right? Like, oh man, Andy, you chose Charmander. Fuck, but I thought I was getting a Mankey to handle Brock. Brock wasn't bad, but when I got to Misty, oh boy, fuck, I had to beat her with a goddamn Butterfree, dude. I had to go get a fucking... It was bad, dude. Like, I'm gonna be real. You think I'm an amateur now? Like, voice to talk shit, but dude, I was really bad back in the day. I knew nothing, but then once I started to learn, became really good at it, dude. But yeah, guys, Pokemon Blue was the second one that I played, and then of course I got into the Johto region. I'm gonna be real, guys. Once I picked up Gold and Silver, it was really hard for me to go back to the old ones. It was really hard for a long time when I was a kid. I recently, when I played Yellow for you guys here on the channel, that is the first time I played that game in probably almost a decade of actually sitting down and playing it the whole way through, having a good time with it, remembering some of the items was awesome. I'm going to come down in the chat here in a minute, guys, but I want to get this little one over. But yeah, playing Yellow was something interesting, and it changed everything, but Blue is it. But yeah, going back through, I realized how much I fucking really miss the first original three, the red, the blue, the yellow, man. Like, they were fucking iconic. They were not perfect. And Johto and Silver really cleaned up a lot of shit that I fucking hated about the original games. But they just have that charm. They still have that charm. That Pokemon Yellow guy, I will sit down, guys, and I will restart that game any fucking day and play it over any new shit that you could put in front of me nowadays. I don't care. There's a lot of new games out there that are coming out that don't impress me much, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I know I just, quoted a song. You can put whoever sang that down in the comments, because I actually forget, which is pretty bad. I mean, hey, dementia, man. I'm almost 37. This is pre-dementia. There's pre-dementia, then there's almost dementia, and then there's just full-blown fucking dementia, okay? Yeah, we're making some jokes about dementia, whatever. It runs in my family, so in a way, I have a right. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Point is, I forget shit. But yeah, guys, Pokemon Blue, when I beat that, I ended up going to Pokemon, Silver. My granny got me Silver. And, yeah, dude, after that, I obtained Crystal and realized that was my fucking favorite one of all time. And that was pretty much it with the Game Boy thing. Now, with Blue, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not played a playthrough of Blue probably longer than I haven't played a playthrough of fucking Yellow. So, this is going to be interesting. Now, here's kind of a rut that we're running into right now, guys. Of course, you already know where I'm going to probably go with this, because in every raw material, Andy, one thing I've been really loving you guys on and really appreciating your participation on is the party, is choosing our starter, especially the starter, because I don't know if all y'all had this same fucking problem. I wanted them all. I mean, it's catch them all. I don't want to choose 1 out of 3 starters. Give them all to me, Oak. If you want me to complete your mission quicker, give me the fucking 3 Pokemon. No, let's go give Gary the fucking opposite, of course, and then you talk shit to the guy. That is so fucked up, guy. Like, Professor Oak is by far... Like, I hate that fucking guy. I hate him so much. I do. And I know that's a wrong thing to say. But if you really break down, like, some of the shit he says to his grandson, and they're like, dude, he beats the Elite Four. Like, we don't have to get into this here. I get into it in another video. But it's like, dude, you're an asshole, dude. You're definitely remind me of a lot of 90s parents and grandparents that I grew up with and heard about. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you all know what I can relate, because I'm sure most of you are probably my fucking age right now. And if you're not... just believe that what you think you don't like now, you're still gonna like years later. Because I'm still playing a fucking Pokemon game at 37 years old, but I'm gonna do it for you guys, and I fucking love it. And the jacket is fucking phenomenal. Again, Mikey, thank you for the suggestion. I didn't even realize that I was wearing that thing that day because I love these things so much. Thea's jacket, fucking, it's yellow on the inside too. It is yellow on the inside too. This is literally either a Fallout or a Pokemon inspired fucking jacket, and I love it. So it's perfect. So again, Mikey, thank you for that, buddy. Okay, but guys, let's get into the starter thing because we got a bit of a hiccup. Like I said, I'm running into a brick wall here. I probably could have started this game a little bit sooner, but we don't have no starter. We got a tie, actually, between Squirtle and Bulbasaur. I knew Charmander wasn't going to get too much because I know a lot of you out there who play Pokemon, as much as Charmander is a badass, not very good in this game. I almost think we should just go with him since there's a tiebreaker. I mean, I don't know how I would do the tiebreaker unless somebody goes in there and votes like real quick, like because I'm probably going to start an episode of this probably by the weekend. So, I mean, there's a part of me that kind of wants to go with Charmander, guys, but I'm going to be honest with you, dude. It's been a while since I played Blue, and I do not know if I'm going to be able to hack that because Brock will fucking bend me over, dude. And Misty, shit. Yeah, fighting Misty, right, with a Charmander is like bringing one of them dollar store squirt guns, okay, in her fucking thing, and like she's got like a fucking Gatling gun. Like you're fucked, dude. You're fucked. No, it's like one of the mini Nerf handguns versus a fucking fire engine hose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she'll fucking destroy you, dude. And so yeah, so we're between Bulbasaur and Squirtle. So here's how I decided to solve it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Instead of waiting for the poll, because I really do want to get this game started, we're not gonna wait for the poll. That shit is closed. All right, so it doesn't matter what vote we get. No, nothing. I made the decision. I figured it out. All right, so guys, in the first game, okay, we get to play for the electric type as our starter. You know what I mean? And which is very cool. In in gold, you guys chose Totodile, the water type. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go with Bulbasaur. We're going to go with Bulbasaur. And yes, I know he's the better one. But guys, I'm going to be real. I want to play with Bulbasaur. I do. Like, because when I played Pokemon Blue, he was my first starter. And I'm not going to lie, this time around, I know it's kind of like whatever. But yes, it came down to Squirtle and Bulbasaur. And, you know, I flipped a fucking coin on it. I'm not even going to lie before I did this video. Yep. Hey, Andy, whatever, dude. In doubt, an old ass cold flip can solve a lot of problems, dude. Yes, you're right, buddy, and it did solve this problem. But no, guys, I broke it down. Did a best out of 3. We got Bulbasaur. So yeah, we're gonna be starting with Bulbasaur. I like that idea. I might name him something. We might even do some names in this thing. Voice. Buddy, I really think you should take this one, bruv. I mean, because I got to play yellow. So what do you think? Oh, man, Andy, I don't know about that, bro, because if I play this game, I mean, and they were to watch, Pokemon Yellow and this back-to-back, they are going to obviously realize who the amateur is here. I mean, Andy, let's be real, the first part of the game is going to be, of course, establishing our character, getting a name going, maybe getting a good chunk out of it, getting some Pokemon for the future. We need a fucking Spearow. Yep. So, all right, guys, so pretty much that's going to be the gist is I don't know who's going to be playing this thing, me or Voice. We'll see, man. I would love to get Mandy up on this shit sometime soon. Oh, Andy, that would be awesome if Mandy could play this thing, but you know how it is with the voice. Yeah, guys, it's hard to hit a voice through recording sometimes. I've been struggling with that a little bit. But, yeah, we flipped a coin, man. Bulbasaur. Well, we did that before the video. Yeah, guys, because I didn't know how to solve that problem. And I also think that, like, I don't know if maybe, like, when I post stuff, in that community tab, where if it's just not getting out to you guys or something, because, like, I know the one post did really well, but for some reason this one didn't, to where I just feel like either it didn't pop up in your guys' feed or something happened to where it got lost or something happened, because most of the time this was figured out within a day. But hey, it's fine because we're going to go with Bulbasaur. I like that idea. Now, as far as Pokemon Crystal, guys, I'll give you a little bit of an idea of maybe what we could do with that. Now, if we do play it on the TV, we will be going with Cyndaquil. Obviously, because that would be the fire type. However, if we do it on Game Boy, guys, I could very easily, like I explained earlier, transfer 2 of them Pokemon over. Now, I wonder if I could save the game and see if I could pop it on the TV and if it would do it, but probably not. But I'll experiment with that a little bit, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yes, guys, I did decide to take Crystal out of the run, or I'm sorry, Silver out of the run, and throw in Pokemon Crystal. Because the reality is, guys, on my end, I don't see the full point in doing Silver, considering we did Gold, and Crystal is pretty much almost the same story as Gold with a little bit of differences. So I figured, maybe, whatever. Maybe in some time we might do Silver. I don't know. You never know, guys, because I definitely know I'm going to want to come back to at least one more time on Raw Material Andy to at least one of these games. And I think Silver would be pretty freaking cool, considering, my grandmother got me that one. Now, Crystal, I obtained myself, guys. I got that all by myself. But yeah, guys, I'm really stoked to do Pokemon Blue. Now, as far as the setup's going to be, guys, we're going to do it on the TV, as you just saw. I'm working with that because I got a brand new setup since the last time we did Pokemon Gold. I didn't have this awesome-ass desk I have in here now. So I'm working with the phone, working with the TV, trying to figure out getting sound figured out a little bit better. We're working on that. As far as what you're going to see in the background, guys, of course, I would love, as always, to do something very fucking cool on the channel. Something that I want to make like a point here on Raw Material Andy when we play Pokemon games. Mikey knows what I'm about to say. He already knows what I'm about to pull out here. So, buddy, of course, in the comments, tell everybody what I'm about to do here. You already know. We're going to get them out. So, guys, now, before I get into this little rant here, I am not downing anyone's production because a lot of the Pokemon content I watch, I notice people do it on laptops, emulators. Very smart to have all the games in one spot. Also, you could do a lot of tricks. You could do a lot of trades that way. No, I love it. But most of the time, guys, they have, pretty much the game in a box. They'll have their badges right there, and they'll have their Pokemon lineup. I like that idea, guys. I do, but I think we're going to do something a little different than that. I love it, dude. I love the way other Pokemon. And, guys, I'm going to be real. Before I get into what I'm going to do here, dude, just, you know what? If you like my Pokemon content, and I know it's stupid probably to do, go check out other Pokemon content, guys. The shit is phenomenal. The things I've been checking out, I mean, of course, I know some of you probably checked out speed runs, but, man, if you guys know nothing about what is called a Nuzlocke, go check that out. I'm going to be real. I think you guys would like that. It's something I might attempt here on the channel when I grow the balls to do so, because that shit is crazy. There's a lot of hacks, ROM hacks out there that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, guys. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of Pokemon going on, which is why another reason why I cut out Silver, because there's so many Pokemon games that are just out there waiting for me to bring to the channel for you guys. So I don't want to linger too much more on the Game Boys. You know what I mean? But, guys, I'm excited for where this is going to go. So, like I said, here we go. Yep. Okay, yep. See, I was waiting for you to pop up and say that, Mikey. So, all right, guys. So, when it comes to my display, yeah, I don't do it on a laptop, guys. I do it on a TV. I do it as if, I know it's not modern tech it's modern tech I'm doing it on. But it's almost as if I were inviting you to my house right now. If you were to walk into my apartment and want to play some Pokemon on this TV or something like that or whatever, this is how we'd be doing it. This is how we do it if you were in my home, pretty much. So I try to make it seem that way. You know what I mean? But one of the things I love to do is I like to put random Pokemon stuff in the background. My first one was a little bit mediocre because it was Pokemon Yellow. And then Pokemon Gold, Voice came in and got these Pokeball displays that were really nice on there with the Raw Material Andy. But we always in every set had badges. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be real. This is one of my favorite parts of doing Raw Material Andy too, is this aspect of it right here. So, guys, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're playing Pokemon Blue. I don't know when I'm gonna put a video out for it right away because I am working on a lot of WWE content that I'm trying to get out by the end of the year. As well, along with Pokemon cards, guys. Like I said, we're going to be doing them next year some more. I'm getting kind of an inventory build up, and I kind of got some ideas for some themes next year I would like to try to pull in with that, and maybe some other really cool things that I got in the pipe for Pokemon. So, but yeah, Pokemon Blue, Bulbasaur, we are going to do a full run, guys. We're a full fucking run, man. All 8 badges, all Elite 4, glitches. You know what, guys? We'll see. Definitely going to be doing the Mew glitch, for sure, just to do it, even if he's not on the final party. As far as the final party is concerned, guys, we'll figure that one out. Because I have a feeling that with Pokemon Blue, we're got to go a little different here since we're got to start with a Bulbasaur. That kind of leads me, in Pokemon Yellow, the one advantage is you could get all three of the starters with Pikachu, and it kind of solved a lot of your elemental problems that you're going to run into. However, some of the Pokemon we're going to really need are going to be a little bit later in the game, so we got to work with what we get. I'm going to tell you now, the best thing we're going to go for right away is I'm going to go for a Spearow right away to take care of them fucking bug Pokemon, all right? Of course, Bulbasaur is going to be able to handle most of the water types and the fucking ground types. So those two Pokemon alone, could fucking wreck some shit. So, we got a game plan. We got it figured out, all right? So, but anyway, guys, I like to display some Pokemon stuff around. One of the clever ideas I've been thinking about doing is if we have a Pokemon in our party, I was thinking about going into my Pokemon cards and lining them up to where you guys can see who's in our party by what Pokemon card is sitting there. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And of course, to see our badges, guys, we are going to display actual physical badges. This is one of my favorite parts of the things that I did for the channel, guys, was actually get the badges from Kanto, and I wiped this clean. And as we get one, we put it in the badge case. So yeah, guys, something pretty cool. Working on the setup. Like I said, guys, I got a new desk. I got a new TV to work with. I had to get a new Hyperkin as well because that one took a crap on me, which I'm not surprised because I'm gonna be real. I really worked the shit out of that thing, and plus I think I did drop it one day, and I think I kind of did it. Clumsy ass person, which hence the finger. Oh, guys, by the way, the finger. Yeah, I got hurt. I can't really go into detail about how, but all I'm gonna say is like a kind of a work thing. Dealing with comp and stuff. I can't really say much about that. Guys, I pretty much smashed my fingertip. I got kind of caught up. It happens. They had to cut it, and I had to do some surgery and all that. But I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. What's great about Pokemon too is you can play it with one hand. So let's be real, you can play Pokemon while you're Pokemoning, you know what I'm saying? It's great. You could literally be in the middle of coitus and be like smacking like Pokemon games over here. You could be literally drilling a cloister with Sudowoodo here or an Onyx while you're doing your business here. It's fucking great. I think it's like double tasking, multitasking. Pokemon's that addicting, you know what I mean? Addicting at work. But anyway, guys, sorry. Crude humor. We have a good time here at Raw Material Andy. So when are we starting Pokemon Blue? I'd like to say sometime this weekend. I'd like to say maybe even sometime tonight. However, like I said, I'm working on a lot of WWE material right now, guys, trying to get that out by the end of the year because I think we all know that 2K26 is going to probably be out by February or March. Who the fuck knows? I really wish they would take more time in between those games because I am finding a lot of fucking glitches in that thing. But hey, guys, you know what? If we have any glitches in Pokemon Blue, they're going to be self-glitches. You know what I'm saying? Because this game's already completed and already done. I fucking miss the days where I could buy a completed game. Yeah, it may have been broken in some ways and it may have been fucked up, but at least it was there, and I'd have to wait for that shit every year. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, guys, Pokemon Blue adventure here on Raw Material Andy. I am stoked. I know the voice is stoked. He left. He's going and setting up WWE 2K25 because we're going to be getting on that next. So, guys, yeah, we're going to be live streaming here. Well, not live streaming. We've been doing videos for the WWE thing. It's been working out a little bit more. So, guys, we're going to be working on that. Hoping to post you some more on that. But, yeah, guys, so Pokemon Blue. We're gonna get started on that thing, and yeah, I'd like to try to finish it pretty quick to where we can get Crystal, guys. My goal is to try to get Pokemon Crystal done by the end of the year. So that means we got to get through Blue and we got to get through Crystal and we got to catch them all. So let's get on that because I would love to start the Pokédex videos next year and start maybe pulling out some newer Pokemon games. And yes, continue to open up Pokemon cards here on Raw Material Andy. So guys, plenty of freaking Pokemon coming. I'm excited. I'm always excited when I get to play the game a little bit more than the Pokemon card, guys, because me and boys get to have fun with that. And it's hard to really make jokes around Pokemon cards, honestly. I can, do a whole thing in the background or whatever, but I really get interested in checking out the art with that. But guys, if you do enjoy my Pokemon card content, thank you so much. If you only come here to check out the games, cool, man. I appreciate it either way, regardless. 8 billion people in the world, and you chose Raw Material Andy. So, fucking awesome, man. It's great. So, guys, little Pokemon adventure here. So let's end this thing the way we should. I mean, let's get some music going on there. Let's have a good time with this crap. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I appreciate you being here, Raw Material Andy. Yeah, it looks crooked. I apologize, but we will deal with that some other time. But all right, guys, Pokemon Blue, I hope you're ready for it. I hope we're going to have a good time with it. And, yeah, man, Bulbasaur, that's going to be our boy. That's going to be our Bulba bruv. And we are going to fucking destroy this game with 5 other Pokemon of choice. And I cannot wait, guys. Look at that Porygon. That thing was ugly as fuck, bruv. Look at that Raichu, man. Like, look at some of these old sprites. Let's go through this a little bit. Look at that Mankey, which is bullshit because we can't even catch him in this game. That is crap right there. That was crap. Did you guys just see that shit? Okay? They show us a Mankey. We can't even catch a fucking Mankey. That is false advertisement. That is false advertisement. Nintendo, you're done. I got you, bruv. I got you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, right, dude. I would lose instantly. But all right, guys, we ain't suing Nintendo. We ain't doing nothing like that. I thought it was a pretty cool joke, but it is kind of fucked up that they do show a Pokemon that we can't. I believe Vulpix is another. Yo, guys, that's not cool. I don't appreciate that. Like, how am I gonna catch them all if I can only catch like a handful? That's bullshit. Bullshit. But all right, guys. Pokemon Blue, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it started. Guys, this was the introduction video. In the next video, we're gonna lay the ground down. You know, we're gonna get our starter. We're gonna name our character. We're gonna get a little bit further. I cannot promise we're gonna win a badge or anything. I would like to because we're gonna have to level up. But guys, that's going to be pretty much it here. Raw Material today for Pokemon. So, guys, protect your kids, spread love and laughter, man. And always forward, never backwards, guys. And definitely stay safe out there, man. Shit's crazy. You know, the world's nuts. But, guys, if you need a little escape, come here to Raw Material Andy and check out some Pokemon and other shit on the playlist. Because, guys, we all need a little escape once in a while. But, all right, guys, thank you so much. Mankey, we'll be seeing you. Not at all. And, guys, I'll be seeing you in the next episode when we start Pokemon Blue.